Hello guys, NautoAis here, and this will be a response to the Oxy 360 on, oh boy, Super Megaforce. So of course, by now they're celebrating the 30th anniversary of Power Ranger with Cosmic Fury, and again, I have to say, pretty good for what it is. I might give my impression of the main channel, thinking about it, but like I said, it is good. The story more relatable for the fans, and they did end it open-ended, but there'll be a different story there. So with that said, first is he talked about Super Mega Force. So the question is that if they're gonna do some sort of reunion, would they do something with this one? How can they improve it? So here's my thoughts, my idea to some extent, how to some extent, oh boy, improve Megaforce and Super Megaforce. So first of all, the concept behind it was already stupid. Sorry, it is what it is. Combining two Sentai into one. So you got Gosenger and Kogaiger. And a lot of people did say that this is going to be stupid. But of course, the people behind it, the showrunner, Jonathan Zactor, of course, the guy got fired. You can see why. Didn't really listen to the fans. And technically, he said, well, it's for kids, so why should we listen to the super fans? And for the kids, well, they don't know nothing. Something like that. Technically is that they're just kids. It's cheesy. They're gonna like it no matter what. I mean, maybe it's true, maybe not. Who knows? So with that said, how can I improve if they ask me, hey, how do you improve Super Mega Force? Well, first of all is just stick with the point of Gosenger and Gogaiger team, okay? Maybe this is going to be a particular team that has, I'm going to go with light mode and dark mode. Light mode being Gosenger, dark mode being, well, Gogaiger. And just have that. And then they can turn into other Power Ranger in the past. And of course, Power Ranger that's never been on Earth, because they did that kind of weird and dumb, but it is what it is. What can you do about it? Well, I mean, what can you do? I mean, and Jonathan Zactor, he likes Sentai preservation, which is, again, nothing wrong with that. It did not translate it right, but what can you do? What can you do about it? So my suggestion is, first of all, that the idea of how come I'm black, I became a Green Ranger, they never really explained it, but to some extent it's like, yeah, whatever. I mean, again, don't think too much because it's a kid's show. I mean, apparently in the Boom comic, there's a Green Gosei Ranger or Megaforce Ranger, so why not have a Green Megaforce Ranger? I don't even know what to say. And then do an exclusive costume as a black Geiger or Super Megaforce Ranger. I mean, there's already been fan art. Why not do it? Why not do that one step further? I mean, with Simon Bennett, maybe he'll do it now. I mean, look what they did with Cosmic Fury. So maybe in the long run, they could do it as a special movie. Have some sort of like 6th or 7th Ranger. So like I said, Megaforce, have that Green Ranger. And then for Super Megaforce, create an exclusive Black Ranger, like Titanium Ranger. And then you might say, well, what about the swords? Well, for the Green Megaforce Ranger, you can have the Green Ostrich. They never release it, so why not Mystic Brothers, that's what they call it in Gosenger. And then for the Black Super Megaforce Ranger, okay, this is going to be tricky. Maybe an exclusive vehicle that turns into a weapon, or just a recolored red pirate ship, the Black Galleon. So, of course, there's the Red Galleon. Why not just do a Black Galleon? Again, there you go. That's a start. Second, another one that's a bit of a controversy that people were not happy, and I did talk about it in a short, and that is Tenso. Of course, in Japan, he's the arcade that's based on a real thing, Daiso, and again, just for a recap, the reason he wasn't in Megaforce, Super Megaforce, is due to a license. It's a different license. Yeah, the problem with Toei is they're very greedy to some extent. They have a lot of rules, like what to do. Kind of bullshit, but again, what can you do about it? That's how Toei works. A lot of people already talk about it. It was the same goes that you gotta give props to Simon Bennett for bringing back the Dark Ranger, finally confirmed. Yes, it's gonna beat off color than the counterpart. They said the story was that When they asked for the costume, they gave him that Uyghur's costume, but the helmet is Koryu Sayad, and they said that's all they have, so they have to do whatever it is, work what they have. I mean, it still works, so I'm just gonna say that. So anyway, back to Tenso. So you have the mini robot, that's fine, have him there, but have his own like mecha armor suit, and that's gonna be Hyper Data's, or Data's. Hyper is that his hyper mode, and just make their appearance. And then, like I said, for the Megaforce Ranger, they can just switch to, can control two Megazord, I mean via remote control. So you have that Pirate Super Megaforce, and then you can control the Megaforce to some extent. And it's a little bit confusing, but it's sort of kind of like make it consist and make sense. And at the same time, the super fan who likes Gusenger and Kogaiger to be pleased. I mean, look at what they did with Cosmic Fury. You gotta admit that using the Q Ranger Zord and the monster, it sort of worked for the story. So something like that, no more Monster of the Week, just have a big long arc, just makes sense there. So that's what I would do to some extent, at least try to fix Megaforce and Super Megaforce, because kind of like the Oxid said that a lot of the actors are well aware, especially the Super Megaforce Silver. I think his name is Orion, the character. He did say that they didn't do justice for his character. I mean, I kind of felt sorry for him, but hopefully if they do, like I said, a reunion for Megaforce, Super Megaforce, I'll probably just call it Megaforce something, I don't know, with a reunion. Hopefully this would work. So for recap, is have a green Megaforce Ranger, at the same time a black Super Megaforce Ranger, and for their sword, like I said, for the green one, you can have Mystic Brother or the Green Ostrich, or apparently some people, the fans, kind of say, why not a Green Dolphin? Again, who knows, his own Zord. And then with the black Super Megaforce Ranger, just give him the Black Galleon, just to make it easy to some extent. Maybe now turn it up to Red Galleon with a different head. Just saying that. I mean, they kind of did it with Gusenger with Gosei Wonder. Just saying. Same body, but different head. So, I mean, Transformers doing it. I mean, hey, Hasbro, they're known for doing it. Same body shape model, but then the head's always different because they're like compatible. You know, Zord Link compatible. And then as for Tenso, yeah, bring the arcade finally. And again, his gimmick, and I said this on a forum, that the gimmick for Data's, Hyper Data, is going to be like a mecha suit for Tenso, but the arcade mecha suit has the power to emulate other Power Ranger, because again, it's a card game. Maybe they say use the power sword from Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. You can use that, summon it, whatever. I don't know, just make it interesting. Again, still trying to aim it for kid, but keep the super fans keep interesting with the story. Because like I said, Cosmic Fury did it. So with the story, just do what you did with Cosmic Fury. It makes sense then. So there you go. That's my thoughts of Super Megaforce, how to make an improvement. If they're willing to do some sort of reunion, maybe a 1 hour special Netflix, whatever, 90 minutes, who knows, maybe a mini series like a 4-parter. Anything to some extent, just kind of do justice with Megaforce, Super Megaforce, because like I said, unfortunately, for somebody who's a fan of either Gusenger or Kugaiker, Saban at a time with Jonathan Zactor, they did it dirty, man. It was so dirty, unfortunately. So maybe Simon Bennett can be in charge of it and just do some fixes, some redemption. That's it. So those are my thoughts. I respond to the Oxy 360 on how to improve Megaforce and Super Megaforce if they're going to do a reunion. So I hope this makes sense. So anyway, with that, I'll see you guys later.